annual Miles for Moffitt. Big round of applause for that. Let's hear it. I got Mariani from Univision here with me on the party deck with DJ Iken. We ready to rock some tunes? All right. So if you are doing the 10K, you need to start lining up in the race chute. You know the drill. You got that white bib, you're doing the 10K. So you need to line up on the race chute. If you line up based on your expected finish time, if you are a faster runner, move towards the front. If you're a slow runner like me, you're going to be towards the middle or the back. All right, we're getting ready. We got a special guest of honor to blow the horn today, my good friend Mary. We're going to have Jenny Dean sing the national anthem here in a few minutes. Jenny Dean from 10 Tampa Bay. And so get ready here for the 18th annual Miles for Moffitt, kicking off with our 10K this morning. Very, very excited here. I can't hear. It's like silence. Who's here this morning for to raise funds for cancer research?
Woo!
Brucey, love you, buddy. And so, wait, Mariani, I didn't hear anything. What?
Yo tampoco. Where's everybody? ¿Dónde está la gente?
Are we here to raise funds for cancer research?
Woo!
Yes or no?
Woo!
Let's hear it. All right. I think everybody's a little quiet and subdued this morning.
It's early, still early.
It's fine. We got some great running weather, a little overcast, perfect temperature. It's going to be a good, great run down Bayshore. I'm loving it. All right.
Nos estamos preparando para iniciar la carrera de los 10K. Así que si van a correr la carrera de los 10K, por favor acérquense a la línea de inicio.
Si tú eres un corredor rápido, por favor acércate a la parte de la frente. Y si estás corriendo un poquito más lento, que no importa, hacia el medio o la parte de atrás. Pero por favor acérquense ya. Si van a correr el 10 kilómetros, su número está en una banda blanca. So por favor, vengan al race chute. All right, we're getting ready for our national anthem.
Nos vamos a preparar ahora para cantar el himno nacional.
All right, we're going to get our national anthem on with Jenny Dean. And then shortly after that, we're going to kick off the 18th annual Miles for Moffitt. Move for what matters. Jenny, are you ready?
Yes. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we'd watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful rendition by Jenny Dean. Let's hear it for Jenny. Representing 10 Tampa Bay. All right. We're getting very close, everyone. I'm excited for our event here today. That national anthem pulls my heartstrings every year. It's just a beautiful rendition by Jenny year after year here. All right. So we are looking at about 7 minutes.
7 minutos para iniciar.
All right. And then, DJ, let's get some music going. Pump it. Come on, pump it. Let's go.
Turn up your radio, blast your stereo.
If there's any wheelchairs, you need to make your way all the way to the front. Any wheelchairs all the way to the front. DJ, let's hit it. Five minutes for the 18th annual Moffitt, Miles for Moffitt event. The 10K is going to kick off here in 5 minutes. Let me hear you, 10Kers. Let's hear it. Did you raise, how much, let's see, can you believe you've raised $1.4 million so far? Let's hear it. Woo!
5 minutos.
5 minutos, 1.4 millones de dólares.
Woo!
All right, and 100% of that goes to cancer research at Moffitt Cancer Center. We're looking for the cure to cancer and to help improve lives all the way around, not just in the state of Florida, but in the entire world. It's going to be a beautiful event, and we're kicking off here in a few minutes, but I would be remiss if the person who's going to be blowing the horn for the 18th annual 10K is a close personal friend, Mary Coffeen, who in January is going to have her 30-year anniversary at Moffitt Cancer Center. Let's hear it for Mary. I've known Mary for over a decade in a variety of roles. She's been instrumental in the development of Moffitt Foundation and a whole slew of accolades that I can't even begin to announce. Mary, we're so proud of you, and I'm truly honored to have been your friend all these years. And just gets me a little emotional. I'm very happy for you. Let's hear it for Mary Coffey.
Woo!
All right, DJ, we got 3 minutes. Let's get the crowd pumped.
Y'all ready for this?
Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Your time is running.
About 2 minutes, about 2 minutes. Mariani, what do you think of this crowd?
Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I was a
Amazing.
little scared though, because but it's starting to get more fun, more people are showing up. Estoy demasiado emocionada. ¿Dónde están los latinos de Tampa?
No está mi latina, mi gente latina. All right. I see the serious faces up front. They're ready to do some personal bests up
They're
front.
serious about it.
Again, line up according to what your expected finish time is. Faster runners in the front. Hey, and I remind everybody, just have fun. We're here on a beautiful morning. You know, we don't live in the northeast of the United States. There's no snow on the ground.
No
Beautiful
snow.
morning in Tampa Bay. And we're about to we've raised so far $1.4 million for cancer
Woohoo!
research.
Bueno, los que son más rápidos un poco hacia el frente, los que están en el medio de la velocidad en la mitad y los que son más lentos o quieren ir más relajados hacia atrás. Y también si tienen coches, carritos, van hacia atrás. 30 seconds, 30 segundos.
All right. The anxiety of a 10K. Have fun. Be safe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! The 18th annual Moffitt Cancer Center Miles for Moffitt event is kicked off. Have fun!
There is no better time. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go.
Our 10Kers are off, Mariani. They're off. Look at that.
Now I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done. It's about what you do.
Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
It's all about where you going, no matter where you been.
Clap your hands. Clap your hands.
Let's go.
Make it happen.
Make it happen tonight.
Let's go.
Let's make it happen.
Make it happen. Let's go.
Let's make it happen tonight.
Tonight.
Let's make it happen.
Win. Win.
Let's make it happen.
What? Oh. Let's make it happen. Win. Let's go be the best. Let's go make it sweat.
Let's go.
Let's go to the top. So the party never stops.
Let's go.
hypnotized by drums until forever comes. You'll find us chasing the sun. They said this day wouldn't come, and we refuse to run. We've only just begun. You'll find us chasing the sun. You'll find us chasing the sun. You'll find us chasing when the daylight's fading. We're gonna play in the dark till it's golden again. And now it feels so amazing. Can see it coming and we'll never grow old again. You'll find us chasing the sun. I'm never down. Lying here staring up and you're looking down. I'm never down. Live forever, forever with you around. We've only just begun. Hypnotized by drums until forever comes. You'll find us chasing the sun. They said this day wouldn't come. We refuse to run. We've only just begun. You'll find us chasing the sun. The sun, the sun, the sun, the sun, the sun. You'll find us chasing 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 the sun. Alright. All I am is a man. I want the world in my hands. I hate the beach, but I stand in California with my toes in the sand. Use the sleeves of my sweater. Let's have an adventure. Head in the clouds, but my gravity centered. Touch my neck, and I'll touch yours. You and those little high-waisted shorts. Oh, she knows what I think about. And what I think about. My love, two mouse. My love, one house. No shirt, no blouse. Just eyes, you find out. Nothing I really wanna tell you about. No, 'cause it's too cold for you here and now. So let me hold both your hands in.
What you wanna do, baby? Where you wanna go? I'll take you to the moon, baby. I'll take you to the floor. I'll treat you like a real lady, no matter where you go. Just give me some time, baby. 'Cause you know, even when we're apart, I know my heart is still there with you. 5 more hours till the night is ours, and I'm back with you. This right here is my type of party. 5 more hours, we're just getting started. This right here is my type of party. 5 more hours, we're just getting started.
5 more hours, we're just getting started.
How you wanna feel, baby? What you wanna know? Just pour another drink, baby. Come on, pour a little more. I treat you like a real lady. I keep you out the cold. I give you all my time, baby. You know, even when we're apart, I know my heart is still there with you. 5 more hours till the night is ours, and I'm back with you. This is, yeah. This right here is my type of party. Yeah, 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 yeah. 5 more hours. caught me on the counter. Saw me banging on the sofa. I even had her in the shower. She even caught me on camera. She saw the marks on my shoulder. Heard the words that I told her. Heard the screams getting louder. She stayed until it was over. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. Why should she believe me when I told her it wasn't me?
Same color t-shirt. 1995, 2005. Seen it with my eyes. Still alive. Real hard ties. Real raw eyes. Real whole pies. All time highs. Do it for the culture. They gon' bite like vultures. Way back when I was trapping out Toyotas. I'ma hit the gas. Truck can't pull me over. Space cool, Quavo, Yoda, pouring, drinking sodas. I get high on my own, sir. Heard you gon' clone, sir. Stop all that blessing, yawn. Don't wanna go there. Never been a gopher, but I always been a soldier. Young niggas in the cut, posted like a vulture. Driving off the stage in the crowd, it's a mosh pit. Yeah, shawty bad, but she broke and she don't own. Mama asked me, son, when the trap been gone. I been riding around dirty city in my new York. Poppin' with a pocket full of cottage. Whoa, chemo, sabe. Aiming at your noggin. Had to call them out at dinner. Had to chop it. Pocket watching, so I gotta keep the rocket. Mama told me not to sell word. 17.5, same color t-shirt. Mama told me not to sell word. 17.5, same color t-shirt.
Can count the years on one hand that we've been together. I need the other one to hold you, make you feel better. It's not a walk in the park to love each other, but when our fingers interlock, can't deny
Oh, they potted the music down. That must mean it's time for us to start hanging out on the microphone again.
We are saying hello to you this morning. Thank you guys so much for coming out to Miles from Moffitt, an incredible event. I'm Caitlin Lockerbie with Frank Wiley here this morning from 10 Tampa Bay. We wake you up early. On Brightside, we start at 4:30 a.m. We go to 7 if you get up early.
It's a selfie time.
In.
Hi.
Oh, jump
Hey.
in. I went in.
Let's get in. Let's get in real tight. There we go. Thank
Take your
you.
selfies and post them on social media. Let everybody know you're out here moving for what matters this morning. And we just want to let you know, too, we just made a little field trip to the Dunkin' tent.
A field trip, yes.
Highly recommend the cookie
You
butter
said everybody was
cold brew.
running, and we were running our mouths and getting donuts and coffee.
No, we were saying, while everybody else is here working out, we are taking a bruising the munchkins.
So we got Josh, we got Maria right here hanging out on stage with us as well, moving for what matters.
Buenos dias. So I've just been given, we're going to have some updates here shortly about some amazing numbers.
Oh, we got
Very
numbers.
excited.
We're so excited. Hi, everyone. So excited to be here for Master Moffitt 2023. This is a record-breaking year in every respect. I'm Maria Muller from the Moffitt Foundation. And I want to thank everyone who has turned out today. I also want to thank our amazing foundation team who've been working for months to put this together. Liz Howard, Liz Flack, Grace Olson, and Rachel Frederick, and the whole of the foundation team. So you probably want to know how we've been doing in terms of fundraising. Well, as I said, it's a record-breaking year, and we're still counting, but so far we have raised over $1.6 million.
Wow.
For Master Moffitt.
$1.6 million. Let's hear it. Big round of applause.
Which is absolutely amazing, and I want to thank our presenting sponsor, AutoNation, who have contributed a huge amount to that amazing total. So AutoNation, I think everybody knows, has been sponsoring Master Moffitt for 11 years now. They have stood with us as we have grown this event, and they not only sponsor the event, but the company fundraises through their employees all over the state. And their fundraising efforts this year have led to an incredible total of $360,000. So round of applause for AutoNation, please. And we are also record-breaking in terms of the registrations this year. So we have over 9,500 people participating this year. So an incredible number. There goes John. We all know that cancer affects absolutely everybody, but in our backyard, we have one of the best cancer centers in the world that is doing incredible research and patient care. And this event is providing funds for that research. So I want to thank everyone again for being here. So I now want to introduce the AutoNation team. We have AutoNation CEO Dave Kaler here, Patrick Terhart and Steve Pardue, who are the driving force, if I can put it that way, behind this event. And I'm going to welcome them now to the stage.
Big round of applause for AutoNation. All right.
Good morning, everyone. This is our, right into here. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Very happy to be here today. This is our 11th year that our AutoNation, local AutoNation stores have sponsored the Miles for Moffitt event, and this has really become a cornerstone of our company and our group here in this market. So today I'm here with Steve Pardue and Patrick Terhart, who are leaders in this market, and once again, the amount of money that this team has raised is just unbelievable. So we're very proud today. As Maria said, we have raised $360,000 for Miles for Moffitt this year.
Let's hear that, $360K.
So I just quickly want to thank all of our associates, the 2,800 AutoNation associates that work and live in this market. They're the ones that have raised all these dollars. I'd like to also thank the team from Moffitt Cancer Center and Miles for Moffitt. The partnership that we have is unbelievable, and we're just so delighted to be part of it. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Pat for a few words real quick before we get going.
Thanks, David. I just want to say thanks to all of you, everyone out there, because without you buying and servicing your cars with AutoNation, none of this happens. So thank you all. We appreciate your support, and let's keep going. We look forward to next year.
Steve, you all done? Okay.
I'm still taken aback by those numbers right there. Simply amazing, and obviously that is why we do what we do. Thanks so much to AutoNation and the Moffitt Foundation. Obviously, we know their work is monumental, important because it supports the research that saves the lives that are dealing with cancer. And we have the right man right here to tell you more about this important work that we've been alluding to all morning long. Would you please welcome Moffitt Center, or Cancer Center, I should say, Executive Vice President and Chief Scientific Officer, Dr. John Cleveland. Good morning to you, sir.
Thank you, Frank. Well, welcome everyone. It is an honor and privilege to speak to you briefly today. First off, thank you so much for coming here to the 18th annual Miles for Moffitt fundraising event. This event means everything to research. I think Moffitt is a hidden gem that we really need to advertise loud and proud. We're one of the largest cancer centers in terms of the numbers of the patients we treat. Over 650,000 outpatient visits last year, over 80,000 inpatient visits. We're a clinical giant in the field. We're also a giant in driving new research into clinical trials that are leading to life-saving standard of care therapies. So for example, research at Moffitt in cellular immunotherapies is now going to be approved where immune cells from a patient's tumor can be taken out, grown, selected for anti-tumor activity, and then given back to the patient. It's called TIL therapy. It's going to transform cancer therapy, and it was brought here to Moffitt by Jim Muley back in 2005. Right, so we're a real innovator. We were the very first cancer center to put patients on a new immune cell therapy called CAR-T, and we've treated almost 1,000 patients on that revolutionary therapy, which will become, one of the first therapies you receive in cancer in the next decade. So this is going to really transform cancer care. Right now, it's saving lives of patients that really have no other therapeutic options. So the Miles for Moffitt monies have supported 70 pilot awards and have translated into $42 million in grants from the federal government. Last year, we pulled in $130 million to support research at the Moffitt Cancer, so we're growing leaps and bounds. I'm really privileged to have incredible academic colleagues that we've been able to recruit from the most prestigious institutions like Harvard and Stanford. We stand shoulder to shoulder with those institutes in driving high-impact science that changes scientific paradigms, leads clinical trials that lead to changes in practice, and changes national health policy. For example, pushing for nationwide HPV vaccination. That's going to eradicate cervical cancer in the next 2 decades. So the monies that you raise here really mean a lot. It means a lot to especially junior investigators that these funds go to. It launches their career, and it ends up, generating life-saving therapies. So I can't, from the bottom of my heart and for all of my colleagues at Moffitt, thank you so much for coming out today. It's a record here, 9,500 participants, and a record in terms of money we raised. And so proud that we're all here today doing what really matters, and that's saving the lives of our blessed family members and, really paying it forward. So thank you so much. You guys are great.
Thank you.
Yes, they are. Thank you so much for that. The information is, it can't be overstated in terms of how much money is being raised, and the big shout out to all the support staff and the support system for all the survivors of cancer out there. They can't do it without the family members and friends who come through and see about them on a daily basis.
Right, and I think the biggest takeaway is that you guys are creating hope here, because every time people are diagnosed, you want to know what are the next steps, what's my treatment look like, and you guys are paving the way there.
Yeah, so one of the big next steps that I forgot to mention is that we're now laser focused on new ways to detect cancer early. Because
Early
if we
detection.
do that,
we always report it. It matters so
if you
much.
get early stage, if you can detect early stage cancer, your outcomes are leagues better. So, for example, in the state of Florida, a dire need is for lung cancer screening.
Right.
And if we catch it early, it's an 80% survival rate. If we catch it late, it's only 20, right? And so we're pushing out a mobile screening bus, first in this community, to get Floridians screened that need to get screens. That's former smokers. And we hope to really reduce the death rates, in lung cancer. And we want to do that for every cancer that we see.
Yeah. So a big thank you to you, Dr. Cleveland, all you guys are doing here at Moffitt. This is an incredible center. And what I hear so much from patients who we've interviewed, every time I go to the hospital, it's such a welcoming environment. They say the doctors are really what changes that for them. They're welcoming to them, their families, and
yeah, I think one of
the
things that makes Moffitt special is it is a family.
Right.
Right. And so we're here to treat all of you and all of your friends and all of your family. Right. And so everyone at Moffitt knows what the mission is, which is to contribute to the prevention and cure of cancer. That's from the janitor to the guys in facilities, environmental health, to me. So they know it, right? And so everybody lives and breathes that mission, and when patients walk in the door, you're part of our family, and we're going to take care of you.
Right. I have a friend who is, I want to say this, I have a friend who was just diagnosed with breast cancer who's being treated at Moffitt. And would anybody ever be excited to go to the hospital to get cancer treatment? I've never seen a bigger smile on her face because she feels so welcome there, and she loves her doctors. She feels like it is a family. So you guys are creating that environment.
Yeah, and you know what? Shout out to your friend for that battle that she's fighting right now, Caitlin. And yeah, give a clap for that right there. And the fact that you all, the kindness that Caitlin mentioned, that really kind of removes the stigma with these awful diseases, because not only is the care difficult for families and loved ones to go through, but just as you mentioned, early detection, getting someone to be willing to come see you guys. They don't like you, not for personal reasons, but for personal reasons. They're afraid of what you might tell them.
Right.
Yeah, so the other thing I think that we're doing that's quite innovative is we're opening up a series of ambulatory clinics around the whole Tampa Bay area, down into Pinellas and at Ruskin, up at Pasco County, that's going to actually bring cancer care and clinical trials to our neighborhoods where our patients need them, to make it much easier to have access. We already have these clinics up at Wesley Chapel and by the airport. And so we want to spread that, kind of new care of bringing care and trials to our patients and their neighborhoods to make it easier and, improve access of patients to life-saving trials. We have 600 open clinical trials at Moffitt, and they're the ones that are going to save your life.
That's incredible. And I want to shout out the Mole Patrol that's here today, too. Speaking of bringing the treatment and bringing that early prevention to you. Yes, put it on wheels is what Frank just said. But you can go here, get a free skin check right by the barrels, the Tower of Barrels right there. You'll see the Mole Patrol. And that is something that is so important. Like you just heard Dr. Cleveland say, that early detection, key, not only for prevention, but also for treatment.
And a final thanks to AutoNation, for really sponsoring this event, for the two of you for hosting it.
We love being
here. It's just
here.
fantastic.
We don't know how to turn
here.
it off. We do Q&A with people all the time.
I see.
Well, thank you, Dr. Cleveland,
All right,
so much. That's incredible.
Thank you, everyone.
Hopeful numbers. Thank you guys for coming out. And you know that what you guys are doing here today is directly correlated with all of that research and the steps that Moffitt is taking every single day to save lives, to give people hope, to create a welcoming environment for them as well. So we've got much more ahead.
Yes,
we've got Zumba coming up yet again. I don't know if you guys
They got Zumba
witnessed
coming
it
up.
earlier. Laura, are you ready? Did you catch your breath? She's nodding yes. She's nodding yes. She gave us a warning. Oh.
Wait, what is that, a
cookie?
power bar?
It's a power bar cookie. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Got to get your. We had the munchkins. Frank and I had a couple munchkins. We had the cookie butter coffee.
Wait a minute, we
that
powered
Doug
up
is
with the stuff
providing.
we're not supposed to be having.
I know, it's
Cookies
okay.
and donuts and
We'll run it
coffee,
off later. We'll run it
extra
off
sugar.
later.
We'll
Yes.
run it off later.
Gotta have it all. I'm checking the time here. It's 7:31 on the dot here. We've got at 8 o'clock Zumba. We've got the 5K coming up as well.
Yeah. It's, you know what, though? It's funny because my wife is like, you know, Frank, this is supposed to be a conversation. You're out here grilling people. But we hit Dr. Cleveland up with a lot of great questions because he had information that you never know. It'll touch somebody out there who may say, you know what? I, too, have been through this situation.
Exactly. It touches every family. Unfortunately, cancer is something that you can't get away from, whether it touches your own life,
Yeah.
a family member, a coworker, a friend. It's so prevalent, and so prevention, treatment steps are so key. And I think the other encouragement here is as those trials, as those
Sure.
clinical trials are underway, sometimes we all know, I mean, if you have a direct loved one that's been through cancer treatment, sometimes what they're doing isn't working, and so doctors have to pivot, right? And so this new treatment is giving them so much hope because
Yeah.
there is something else that they can pivot to. The more clinical trials we do, the more research
The
we
more
have.
information you have, the
Right.
more you can, you're right. So word of mouth is everything and everything we do. So somebody can say, you too? Oh, this has touched you like that as well. And I was going to ask you, Caitlin, I'm gonna turn the interview to you, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, so you've covered this topic extensively, as you mentioned. It's touched everybody. What is the common thread among the conversations you've had with people? Because you mentioned hope, and of course, you're meeting people sometimes in the worst moments of their lives.
Right, which is so difficult too. But that is what you hear time and time again, is that everybody's so grateful that this is in our backyard.
Yeah.
Moffitt Cancer Center is accessible to us. They're making it accessible to more people, as you heard Dr. Cleveland say, putting treatment and prevention on wheels, coming to your neighborhood, making it easier to gain access to all of that. But when I walk into the hospital there, and I know when you have too, it's a beautiful environment. It's
Yeah.
a welcoming environment. You've never met somebody that works on that team that doesn't greet you with a smile on their
Sure.
face. It just permeates the whole place. So it's a really, really special hospital. Obviously, nobody wants to be going through cancer.
You know, we put these stories together, and we want y'all to move in closer. You got to move in closer. One, because this is an intimate conversation, and two, you know, I want to see everybody in the frame when we do this Zumba. But you mentioned something, so come closer, guys, come closer. You mentioned something, and you know, when we put these stories together, we listen for the great sound bites, if you will. What you said caught my ear. You said, who is excited about going to the doctor? But it's because of this environment that's created with Moffitt.
Right. I think that's what is incredible, is that it just creates a family member that nobody wants to go for the treatment, but they want to go to see their doctor. They want to go to get that support. And again, it's contagious. That support at the hospital is contagious for families who feel supported, for those patients that gives them the encouragement to take that next step, to make it, because it's a day-by-day process too. So you just need that encouragement to make it through one more day, one more treatment. And that's what they're seeing here this morning, a huge crowd of people all supporting them.
Yeah,
Frank and Caitlin, we got our first 10K runner approaching the finish line.
We were about to kick it over to you. So first step, right? So let's talk about this.
We
The
got a
person who
quick-
stepped through the
quick
finish
person over
line
there.
there.
Let's get some music pumping to get our crowd pumped here at the finish line.
Come on in close, friends. Come on in close.
Zumba is coming up too, so stay tuned. Start stretching.
So
'cause
listen
Laura's
here.
going to get you going.
10K, we're talking almost
6.2
6.5
miles.
Okay, 6.2 miles. Carry the one.
More
All right,
miles
for those
than
of you
I
at
like.
the finish line, let's cheer our
15
first
minutes.
10K finisher.
Here we
14,
go.
30.
Pumped. Move for what matters.
Let's see how much movement took place with this. I can't wait to hear this time. And then I'm going to add 5 minutes to mine.
DJ Egan pumping some twos at the finish line. Let's cheer our first runner about to cross the line.
Woo!
All right. Woo!
Get that
Just
person a
under
banana.
35 minutes, I believe. Rocking it. What's that finish time?
Wait a minute. Is that a shrimp?
All right, we got our second place finisher coming
Is that a
up.
coconut shrimp?
And our third place finisher right behind. Second place finisher crossing the line.
Lean through the tape.
Our 10K winner at 35:48, absolutely crushing it today. Our third place finisher crossing the line. Big round of applause.
Speed demon.
raising $1.6 million for cancer research. DJ, let's pump it up.
Yeah, come on, girl, let's go. Know that it's a long shot, but you never know. You can run the town and I'ma run the show, so meet up in the middle like a fully chateau. Ha, stop being so cold. Writer of the best damn story never told. It's one night out, could be fun, no doubt. See the sunrise now, baby, what's that sound? Hey, baby, what's that sound? I'll make a few steps and I'm falling the ground. It's a long shot, but darling, couldn't love you more. Come on, come on. Hey, baby, give it a try. I can find an answer if you wanna know why. I know I'm a nerd, giving all the play to the song. Come on, come on. Out of the town if we spend the night out. Out of the town if we spend the night out. Out of the town if we spend the night out. Out of the town if we spend the night out. Out of the town if we spend the night out. Sound. Yeah, and we out on the town.
First place. Congratulations! 10K female finisher.
Know you love that sound. All around the world, it's right now. All over your girl, get your dress pulled down and the bass turned up and the place so loud. So, you give me that chance, give me one kiss and leads to that dance. Leave me no choice, I need the romance. It's one night out and leave me your pants. Love that sound. All around the world, it's right now. Love that sound. All around the world, it's right now. Love that sound. All around the world, it's right now. Love that sound. All around the world.
Back it up, back it in, let me begin. Back in the wind, battle me, that's a sin. I won't ever slack up, punk, you better back up. Try and play a role and you're the whole crew will act up. Get up, stand up, come on, throw your hands up if you got the feeling. Jump up, touch the ceiling, monks, let's a funk flow. Someone's fucking joke, yo, I'll bust them in the eye. And then I'll take the punk up like it's feeling. Funky, amps in the trunk, and I got more rhymes in this cups that are dunking. Donut shop, sure enough, I got rock from the kids on the hill, plus my mom and my pop. I can make it down.
Jump, 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 jump. Woo! They're coming in, Mariani. They're starting to come in droves. Look at that. I just want to remind everybody we got Zumba coming up at 8 o'clock on the main stage. If you're participating in that 5K or that 1 mile, get warmed up, doing some Zumba with Lara on the main stage. If you're out here at the finish line, make sure you give a big round of applause to our 10K finishers as they come across the finish line. So we got that 5K coming up at 8:30, but again, 8 o'clock, we got some Zumba. And Move for What Matters, DJ Eakin killing it. Let's pump it up.
One more announcement for you guys out there. I was just told that there's a black 4Runner, Toyota 4Runner on the 3rd floor that was left running. So if that is you on the 3rd floor, a black 4Runner, make sure you go check out your ride there. Make sure everything's all right.